So the other day I had come up with the craziest fucking scenario that I think, honestly, in terms of me, it might have been top 5 craziest scenarios. And it's a conundrum that a lot of, men and women are familiar with, right? Getting walked in on while you're beating your shit, right? Nobody wants to get walked in on beating their shit. And so I thought about it and I was like, okay, if I were to just fucking cranking the fuck out of my hog, right? And I hear that doorknob start to turn. And I only have time to cover up one thing, right? I only have time to either turn off the porn that I'm watching or to hide my dick and balls. And I got to thinking, I was like, damn, in theory, I would probably, my first thought was, oh yeah, I'd rather get walked in on with the porn playing. I'd rather, someone walk in and shawty just bouncing on the dick, right? But what if I'm watching some crazy shit? Like I'm a pretty vanilla guy. I like that basic shit. But like, what if what if I'm in the mind of like a scat fetishizer, right? And you're just in your room, fucking going ham on that motherfucker, right? You just going ham, and you got your left hand or your right hand, whichever one's dominant, right? You got your hand, and shawty just on the bed, getting fucking Cleveland steamed, motherfucker asshole on your screen, fucking pushing out a log to put on her chest, right? And then you hear two footsteps, dong dong, they're getting closer, right? And then you hear the contact with the doorknob, right? Then the doorknob start turning, and so let's say, right, as soon as you hear those two footsteps, right, that's your timer, right? And realistically, it don't take that long to turn the doorknob. So you have maybe 3 seconds before that door get wide open, right? Before that motherfucker gets swung. And so, let's say you lose 1 second because you're in fucking la la land, right? You got fucking all the blood from your brain is fucking drained to your fucking bottom half, right? And you're just fucking hot and horny, and you're in the zone right now. You are the motherfucker shitting on, right? You zone in, right? And then, right, you zone out. Now you have to make the decision. Fuck, do I hide the porn or do I hide my fucking genitals, right? You see how I was gender inclusive because But right, you hide your genital, right? Then your mom walks in. Dinner's ready. Shawty just sitting here, just fucking. Shawty on your phone, just enjoying a fucking hot fucking Tootsie Roll on her fucking chest, just fucking steaming fucking log of shit. And now, right? Oh, your mom didn't see your fucking cock and balls or your pussy, because that would have been awkward. But now she knows that you're into getting shat on, right? Imagine you walk down to that dinner table, right? Your mom looks at you. Honestly, she might not even be able to look at you. Oh, how's everybody's day? Oh, I know my child likes getting fucking shat on. I know they had a great day fucking watching scat. Or, right, roll it back. You turn off the phone, and you don't have time. As soon as you're in the animation of like covering up, your mom's walks in. Dinner's ready. Oh, you're beating your shit. Now, there's multiple kind of moms, right? Your mom might walk in and see you going crazy, and she's like, okay, that's totally normal, right? Dinner's ready. When you're done, when you finished up, come join us, right? Or like my mom, bro. I was in middle school, and I've been a fucking insomniac since fucking I can remember, right? I can never. My bedtime was like 8, 9. I wouldn't fucking hit the hay really until like 11 to 2. Which is probably why my growth was stunted. But that I digress, right? I'm sitting here and I'm watching Minecraft playthrough on my iPhone. I was able to fucking, not iPhone, iPod, right? iPod 4 Gen, that shit was fire. That shit had the Chrome back, right? Whatever, right? So I somehow, I'm able, I finesse that shit, right? So I'm able to watch fucking Minecraft playthroughs every fucking night until I go to sleep. My mom walk in, I think she's like dropping off some like laundry, and she see me, and I hear that doorknob, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta fucking hide the iPod underneath my blankets. Right, so I do that. My mom think I'm jerking off. This fucking lady ripped the blankets off. Bro, I don't know why the fuck I don't know what the fuck was going through her head, why the fuck she did that shit. But you could see. She ripped those fucking blankets off. She had such a concerned look on her face. And then as soon as she saw that I was fucking fully clothed, you could see her heart come back. You could see her fucking the life in her body come back, right? So she must have been like, this boy's only 9 years old. I pray he's not sitting here jerking off this young. Nope, I was just sitting here watching Minecraft videos, right? But there are moms like that, like my mom. My mom is one of them who is like, you know, not too like keen on the my kid being a shit, right? So like it really depends on who your mom is. But personally, my mom, she not too comfortable with the fact that her child could potentially be, masturbating, which is totally normal because like it's not crazy, because if I think about it, I'm like, I don't want to know that my daughter or like my son is fucking going crazy in a fucking room. And so this is kind of where the conundrum came in. It's like, if my mom was to walk in on me beating my shit, would I rather her walk in and see me booty ass naked from the bottom down, or would I rather her walk in to me watching, Ebony Queen Does Tricks on It, Volume 4 HD, right? And so both of these situations are like, because if I was the scat fetishist, if I was the scat man, honestly, it's a no-brainer, right? I would just let my dick be. I would just let that bitch shine. But if I was me, I'd be torn, right? Because I watched that vanilla shit, so it's really not too crazy, right? If she walk in on me watching some normal shit, because it's totally normal. But the whole situation is just, I don't. Oh shit! I just fucking punched the fuck out of him. The whole situation is like, damn. It is a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment. Damn, you your dick gets showcased, or your porn taste gets showcased. I think it's a beautiful like scenario, because it is dependent on what kind of porn you watch, or what kind of parents you got, or even who is the person that walks in. I feel like a father would be more like, a father walking in on his boy would be like, oh, I used to do that shit back in the day. Okay, carry on. And like if a mother walked in on her daughter, she'd be like, okay, yeah, I used to be doing that shit back in the day. I think it's completely dependent on, who it is that walks in. And I don't even want to get into the other possibilities. I can't even imagine, your grandpa, your grandma walk in and you give them a fucking heart attack because you watching that fucking extreme pog fucking cum shot compilation PMV fucking fucking volume 17, right? Because the type of porn that we be watching nowadays, not like on some real, like, it's gotten so crazy. Like porn is just, it's like, it's so like, I can't even find it is just so outlandish, right? You'll have some fucking this is just off the dome, right? But it's like, it'll be like the story is the last survivors of Earth in space. It'll be like fucking the setting will be space, and it's just a bitch getting pile driven and fucking in zero gravity, right? Honestly, bro, would that shit would honestly give me a heart attack if I was like fucking 70 plus. So it's like I can't even go into like, oh, your grandma. If it's your little sibling, they're traumatized either way. But for the sake of the argument, let's say it's one of your parents. Now, personally, I think I'm gonna go with my dick hanging out, because I'm a hypochondriac. Everybody knows I'm a hypochondriac. So my mom walk in, oh, dinner. Oh, no. I'm just checking my nuts for that cancer, right? But like, I don't even know. Like, if you were a woman in my scenario, right? I could easily say, oh, I'm checking for nut cancer, right? But you in here making mac and cheese, right? You know, your parent walks in and they cover their eyes. I mean, could you even do you even dig in there to check for cancer? I mean, maybe you could be like, oh, I'm just testing the pH because shit hasn't been. But it's like, you know, there's a multitude of excuses you can use, and again, it is entirely customizable, right? It is BK heavy your way, bro. Like this scenario, because your mom could be, I don't know, your mom could be like the most fucking uptight mother, and she'll walk in on you beating your shit. She's like, okay, them hinges coming off. You done beating your shit forever, right? But then if she catches you watching porn, it might be like, oh, you gotta go back. You gotta go back to church. You gotta go back to church. The pastor gonna hear about this, and it's different parents are gonna act different ways. And you know, I'm just curious as to what other people would do in this scenario, right? I think I'm, as much as I'm not, you know, as much as a shocker, as much as I'm not, you know, really too happy to have my dick on display, I can easily like finesse it. Talk about like, oh, I'm just checking my shit for cancer, right? You know, I'm feeling that shit up for some lumps and shit. I think I'm heavily leaning there, but everybody's different, and you know, if you do find this video, let me know in the comments, you know, what you would, what in this scenario, what you would do.